All right, folks. The deck is Astral Communion. Oh god, a jet's going overhead. All right, folks. The deck is Astral Communion Druid. I figured since my opponents aren't letting me get to turn 10, I'll take matters into my own hand and use Astral Communion to discard my hand and get myself 10 mana crystals. From there, we're just playing a bunch of big threats and some draw cards to get to our big threats. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Hey, welcome, Blob. Glad you made it. Sorry about the late start, but should be good to go. Hey, Rebel. Welcome, Celery. Make sure deck tracker is still good. All right. Hey, card draw. Janae, welcome to the stream. The stream is 10 minutes later than usual, unsubscribed. Yeah, I think you're going to want to check your math on that. If it's any consolation, though, I was faster than the alert. So, get wrecked, stream elements.
Versus Malfurion.
I must protect the Fire Lord.
Yeah, so obviously this is the mirror match. We all know that's coming. Let's just find the alignment. Or I just, like, mega ramp to a single minion. That's cool, too. So this gets me to 2... 4, then I can play the Khartut Defender next turn.
For the wild.
Seems alright.
I appreciate that.
This is an old deck. I mean, isn't that what Wild Hearthstone is all about? Playing your old decks? I just wanted to play Astral Druid.
Let me work my magic.
What is it?
Magical.
Roffle, I think it's time you shave. Beard's getting a little bushy, don't you say? I shaved just this morning. Did Pirate Demon Hunter do well yesterday? No, I didn't win a single game with it, I don't think, and then I got really mauled and retired it. I yelled about how some nonsense about the state of the game, and then played a different deck. Internet stranger dictating other stranger's body? Yeah. I wasn't going to get into that, but it was kind of weird, champ. I think it was... The reason I didn't want to get into that because I assume it was a meme because I did in fact shave. Another one.
For the wild.
Well, that's well timed. Sure hope they don't have Savage Roar. I know that this is another marsupial cub, so I don't want to give them board space. Well, that's a Savage Roar. For exact lethal damage. Roffle, heard you're headed to the mountains. I'm headed to Yosemite after work. Much needed relaxation. Well, I'm going to different mountains. But I'm sure you will have a great time in Yosemite. I often do and have. Yosemite is fun? Yeah. I can agree with that. Wife and I's first time? Well, I mean, I'm not sure what part, like, Yosemite is a big park, but you can't really go wrong with it, right?
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Cold in the winter, though? Yeah, but
I must protect
not necessarily a
the
bad thing.
wild.
Alright, these are not Astral Communion, so I'm just going to mulligan any card that isn't immediate ramp and Astral Communion. Not doing a good job of drawing the Astral Communion just yet. The Moonlit Guidance was supposed to help me. Yosemite just sounds like a D's nuts joke, but I guess I don't know the US.
Grab your cutlass. Let's
Yosemite's nuts. Nice.
For the wild.
Alright, I just need to hope that I draw into the ramp or the other, or the Astral Communion or the other bio project soon. Fortunately, the opponent drew Ankar, which is kind of like not drawing a card. Okay, that gets me to the Kakarot next turn. So that's a good start, right? Well, I'm talking about next turn, Malthurian. I know you don't have enough mana right now. Giggity goo, thank you for the 8 months. What do you call a pencil with 2 erasers? Pointless. Haha. Roffle, have you ever gone to Brazil? I have not, no.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Hey, Swag.
Who goes there?
Well, it'd be a lot easier if the opponent would stop playing cards. Maybe this gives me a chance to top deck something useful. I will take you to Brazil then. Please do not kidnap me.
Trust the pirate's code.
I could draw Fizzy Elemental and maybe that does something. Did the opponent just hit the nuts after I said that they drew poorly? The Lich King is way too slow. It might have been fine had they not just drawn the Stone Cold nuts. Is there room for Spreading Plague in order to get not rolled by aggro? I mean, you could add Spreading Plague to the deck, but it would make a lot of the cards that are in the deck much worse, so... I don't think that solves the problem. In fact, it creates others. We're just going to get rolled by aggro when we don't run Astral Communion. That's what has always been the case for this deck.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
Are there good warrior decks in Wild other than Pirate Warrior? Yeah, there's also Odd Pirate Warrior. But that's also not nearly as good. Oh my god, we drew 2 of them. That's actually not a bad thing, because, like, the second one's terrible, so...
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Alright. Turn 2 Savage Roar? Astral Communion. Turn 2 Savage Roar would be kind of bad. Alright. I'm gonna press the button. Don't draw minion. Alright. I'll need to draw something 8 or less next turn. Aha! Look at that opponent with their stupid 2 mana crystals. What a nerd. Uh-oh. I kind of did a lot with those stupid mana crystals. No! That was one of the cards I couldn't play. I mean, there are worse draws here, I guess. Okay, that's not the attack buff, at least. Alright. Whatever you do, do not devolve me. Please and thank you. X incoming, that's not a card that they run. there is nothing to hex in this metagame. This Scout, thank you for the 14 months. Hey, Roffle, happy 14 months. Just wanted to thank you for the daily content. It always makes me happy. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, I need to take that Flame Tongue off the board because they're able to propagate quite a bit of damage as a result of it. Okay, something 8 mana maybe? Ooh. How greedy do I get here? Or do I just go for the double Khartut Defender? No, I'm gonna get greedy. Hey, Red Rum. Oh, another one! Okay, I want to get a demon down, then a... Overflow is pretty good card draw as well. Start with the demon. Next turn I go Beast, and then I probably just follow it up with a N'Zoth. Or if I hit N'Zoth the Corruptor, I could just play the other Scrapyard, and oh my god.
I love.
I just need this, right? I have the potential for 3 N'Zoths this game. And I'm gonna need each and every one of them. Oh my god. Gabe, thank you for the 10 months. Almost a full year? I appreciate that. I don't know what's going on with the alerts, but they are not playing, are they? Sorry about that. This actually gets me more stuff on board than this. I'm not sure I've ever seen a single Flame Tongue totem do as much damage as this one is. Please get me the Death Rattle Elemental. Nice. So that puts 2 of these and 2 of these in the N'Zoth pool, which is why I got the N'Zoth. God. This is a rough game for, like, hitting the high roll that I was looking for. 6 to 9. Nice. Oh my god. Did I just die here? I did. I just got Brucon. Or not? Yep. I've always just hated Even Shaman as a deck. It's one of my least favorite decks in the existence of Hearthstone. It's so dumb. Who said Brucon was a worthless legendary? Anyone who's ever played him.
Dear Malfurion,
My beloved Tyrande.
These two are pretty good to keep together. Worst case scenario, I get to an early Khartut Defender. Not Shadow Priest, so that's probably good because I don't have defense. That happens before Shadow Priest kills me. And I'm also just going to Bioproject into Moonlit Guidance if I ever get a turn. Nice. I was hoping for. I lose one layer of threats in Nuzoth, and oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't beat Big Priest anymore. I just lost the game if it's Big Priest. Unless, like I just don't have a way to make multiple minions at the same time, which is what we need. Other than, I guess, Hadronox, but like one Hadronox isn't going to do it. Maybe the Ysera can help too. But god, that was just a horribly timed draw there. Yep, GG. Opponent won. I gotta just kill those. God, that's so tilting. I play an 8-drop next turn to avoid the overdraw.
Job done.
Alright. Maybe the Lich King can help me. Although I can't play the Lich King here because that overdraws me as well. The res pool isn't terribly relevant right now. Mass Hysteria. Regular Hysteria, okay. I don't think I want to play that.
My dream is your nightmare.
This is marginally bigger. And then keep killing the Argos to dilute their res pool. Just slightly big enough to cover the elemental here is what I was looking for. The res effects are starting to get online though. They've got 3 minions in the res pool. That one's fine. Probably give up the Ysera if they don't trade into this. Which they probably don't want to trade into this. Nice. Very good outcome for me.
Sleep now.
The end has come.
Sleep now.
want to develop something here. That could be good by the time we get into fatigue, which is reasonably fast approaching, I think. Flash. Well, I still get the Lich King back, right? Oh my god. Do I really need to get unlucky in every scenario this game? At least they only have 4 cards left. Nice top deck by them. I really need to have the Dream Portals carry me from here, because I only have 1 singular threat left. This is the most frustrating game of Hearthstone I think I've played since yesterday. Like, I cannot believe how unlucky I got to discard both Nazas immediately and then just continually get obliterated throughout that game. It's a very winnable matchup if I have, like, 1 Nazoth. Because 1 Nazoth represents a lot of layers of threats with Hadronox.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Alright, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be dual Paladin. Please play the game. Big Priest sucked when it was a standard, it still sucks in wild. Yeah, it's like a tier 4 deck. It's pretty bad. Yeah, thanks for wasting my time.
I can see.
See you later, Blob. Thanks for stopping by.
Malfurion.
Hunter's gonna be very difficult to beat.
My fang and claw. I must protect.
But I do have an
the
Astral
wild.
Communion at least. I don't really want to give the opponent mana, but I still need to get to this as fast as I can, so it's gonna happen. You get Astral Communion from Zeph. No, it's a TGT card. That's a good draw, at least. Let's get that out of my deck.
What a display! Happy Hollow's End.
I don't know, that's deceptively bad, like, the turn after I Astral, so it's not that big of a deal that I discard it here, just because I need something that's, like, immediately playable, I think. Mostly, I just kind of need a Moarg Forgefiend or a Ysera, I think. Well, What was I saying about that not being enough?
What a display of the wilds!
At least we got the Forgefiend. We get the Forgefiend to contest the inevitable Tavish here. It's not terribly relevant because it doesn't progress the quest, so I think I'm okay with it. Overflow gets me healing and more cards, but for now I think I have enough cards. They hit a hunter's mark here. Yes, they did. Oh, that's a good top deck.
Hollow's End.
One of the cards in hand is a coin. So, still need to complete this, right? Yeah. Let's get the Hadronox down so that we can run it into the Tavish. Or do I go like this? I think it's this. And then next turn I can play this as well. Assuming I live, or maybe I am going to actually have to play the Overflow. Wait, that's actually a draw here, isn't it? I'm gonna overdraw, but this game isn't going to fatigue.
My hand is too full.
I think next turn wants to be this in hero power anyway. Also got 21 showing on board, so if I survive this turn, I have lethal. But that's often a pretty big if they... You've got to be kidding me. 2 cards, so they need like tracking or rapid fire. Oh no, they found lethal. Gonna be honest, kind of assumed that was gonna be my toughest matchup. Feels good to win it.
Malfurion versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, just find the Lightning Bloom for turn 1 Astral Communion. Easy game. Oh, am I so unlucky? I guess there's still time to draw it off the top. This doesn't actually matter, I'm just pretending like it does. Because it's a copy anyway, and I discard it. No. Oh god, am I getting villagered? Yeah, that's another one I can't really beat. So, GG.
Can't do that.
Did you wait 1 turn to play Astral Communion on 2? Yes. I was aware. I just wanted to play the Moonlit Guidance.
Come, friend. Let's see what you've got.
Because it did nothing. Armor could get me out of range. The debt is damage capped. I mean, it can do a lot of damage. But it is, in fact, damage capped, at least.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
My dream is your nightmare.
Yeah. Break the evasion now. It's only gonna get worse for me. He's 1 Tenwu, 1 Shadow Step. But they probably still have Potion, right?
There once was a man from Gilneas.
My plan was to UI this coming turn, and that's why I wanted to play the Ysera first, to get more threats in the deck that I could immediately cast. It's largely just to get my armor count up, as well as develop for free. Hopefully. One is a number that it's harder to hit with without shadow steps, but definitely still possible.
That's right. right. Feel the groove. That's right. Feel the groove.
We played 1 Shroud, 2 Minstrels. Yeah, they're definitely pointing stuff at my face. I think I'm dead.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Out of the kitchen and into the frying pan.
What do we have here? What
Exactly
do we
dead.
have here?
Oh, no, I can't count. This deck would do a lot better if the board mattered.
Malfurion versus Illyria.
Just one impossible matchup after another.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
I must protect the wild.
Honestly, the armor's more important than playing the Moonlit. It doesn't actually do anything here when I have the Astral. I'm confused. Running both Mailbacks Dancer and Tenwu just makes the combo so inconsistent. I don't know. Go track them down on Twitter and backseat them. I don't care. I don't know what the standard lists are right now, but I can't imagine that they run Potion of Illusion, because that seems really slow. So it might make sense to squeeze in more of those type of minions. Fortunately for us, the opponent forgot to upgrade their hero power, so that gives us a little bit more time. And arguably the best top deck we could have hit. Winged Guardian Leviosa.
Right between the eyes.
That's not possible. Kinda would have rather the Winged Guardian taken that, but... well, this is a draw at least. And we got an 8-drop that gains us armor. Seems good. So the opponent's looking quite low. Maybe it's the Reno questline hunter that we saw yesterday that dirty ratted me, and maybe they'll dirty rat me here. Because they definitely haven't played a duplicate yet, and they're like playing some fishy cards. Seem ill-advised. Interesting changes for next week's balance patch. Were there any? Battle Guard. Relevant. Yeah, these are all standard changes. Based on the fact that they're numbers, I'm assuming these are just one set of changes because they're not doing yeah. I don't think Tavish matters too much when they're dead, right? Asking for a friend.
Masterful, I concede.
Alright. Apparently I have a 100% win rate against Questline Hunter, but that seems impossible. Anyway, this seems like this is just like a stopgap patch, I think, because there's no localization involved. And it's obviously entirely targeted at standard. Like, there's no even collateral damage in Wild.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Cenarius, guide me to victory. I must protect the wild.
Okay, just look for the Astral Communion for turn 1. Nah. Unlucky. I might coin the Moonlit Guidance, even though that seems silly. Renew might be a good buff for Priest and Wild. No. For that to be true, Priest would have to have a deck that exists in Wild that can benefit from Renew. Do-over.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Oh no. Fun is about to find out the bad news. Get wrecked, idiot!
A natural mistake. A small mistake.
Hey, Taskless.
What is it?
Okay, I mean, they're still gonna win, but it's funny, right? Like, we got to have a laugh there. And then concede.
I concede.
Yeah, unfortunately they learned their lesson in a game where, like, they still won. It would have been funnier if they lost as a result of it, but... Alright, so technically speaking, Pirate Warrior does play for the board.
You're sailing on my seas. I must protect the wild.
None of these are Astral Communion. Having a rough day? Any words of encouragement? Well, it's tough to say without knowing the specifics of what you're going through, but for the most part, like, I don't know. Any rough patches have an end, and so look forward to that. Tomorrow is a new day and all that. In my experience, things are never quite as bad as I make them out to be in my mind. and like it helps when I'm struggling with something to remind myself of that.
Grab your cutlass. Let's bubble squash.
I just assume. Oh my god, that's the slowest brigand ever. Oh, that's why. Jeez. Next.
I can see.
Next expansion, they print more charge cards after they said they won't be printing them because they aren't fun and interactive. You know, by that, if you follow that same logic, or if you keep that logic consistent, they should never make any singular change to Wild as a format ever, because they also said they're going to do that. Would you like that to be the case? Or maybe it's allowed for them to shift their design philosophy over time.
Versus Tyrande.
Dear Malfurion.
My beloved Tyrande.
Do you think hero cards will be coming back with Alterac Valley in December? Well, we've got a turn 1 Astral Communion, so I'll come back to that. First of all, I've been predicting Alterac Valley since Barons was announced. And second of all, I believe I predicted that there would be hero cards in the third set with the during like our card review of United and Stormwind. So yes, I very much believe that. All right. Turn 1 Astral Communion.
For the wilds.
Brilliant.
Did lose in his off, but I mean, we're up against Reno, not Big Priest, so we don't necessarily need the layers of threats as much. And opponent is more or better equipped to deal with the layers of threats anyway.
Well played.
Oh god. So we definitely played some Hearthstone this game, didn't we?
Free of that blasted tower.
Wait, is it actually Big Priest? Did I get debated? Oh! Okay. I know what I'm doing next turn. Moose of Victory. Thank you for the 2 months. What a great name. You're dead. I didn't like that they targeted my minions there, so I just wanted to make them untargetable to prove a point. Think they'll ever add Undenda as a minion type? I don't know. I think that would be kind of weird as a minion type. But, like, I could see giving certain, like, adding races to the, like, the humanoid or, like, player character type, minions. And having some synergies associated with those.
My beloved Tyrande.
But, like, I don't know, it'd feel weird to bring back a human from N'Zoth, God of the Deep, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Alright, let's look for another one of those turn 1 Astral Communions. Those seem to be pretty fun. Not looking good this game. Roffle doesn't want to see the Lich King buff confirmed. Would the Lich King be a human? Does he still... I guess he's still human. He's just like fulfilling the work of the undead. He's just a death knight, right? Or something. I don't know. I skipped a lot of cutscenes when I played WoW. Oh god, we're gonna die. At least it'll be fast. Would be nice with orcs versus humans minions, like Horde versus Alliance. You mean like in Alterac Valley? When the Horde versus Alliance are battling it out? Ollie Mock! Thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate that. Once again, I'm not entirely sure why the alerts are down, but they are. And I'm going to go ahead and call this one a loss, because we did not draw our cards in the right order. I'm surprised Quobler... Yeah, I think Quobler was just like an incidental inclusion as a result of changes to Battlegrounds. Like, I think that was maybe tied to the Battlegrounds change in some way. I think Lich King and Sylvanas are both undead? Well, I know Sylvanas is undead.
Malfurion versus Edwin.
Oh my god.
It's not meant to be.
Wait. If Edwin concedes to you, you wind up back at the shop? I don't want to buy that Edwin. It's just like Disneyland, exit in the gift shop, I guess. And there's no getting out. That's some aggressive marketing if I've ever seen any. True. Man, don't let Reddit see that.
Everyone in Stormwind wants to hear about your adventures.
Hey, Val.
And maybe have some too. Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Hey, that's an Astral Communion. Let's find a Lightning Bloom to go alongside it. Oh god, we lose the Naz. Every time I do this, I lose the Nazoth, but that's alright. It'll be worth, I promise. Copium. Okay, that's another card I don't necessarily mind discarding. Not entirely sure how I beat Alignment Druid, but at least I got the turn 1 Dream. I just need to get high pressure minions and or Death Grip off of Lich King. That is one of the worst cards I could have drawn in my entire deck.
For the wild. For the wild.
At least we got... Oh, this is not the likely outcome, so this is very good for me. I need to thin my deck of minions. Wait. So if they're running that and not the Panther, maybe it's not alignment? I think everything but Hadronox, ironically, is a taunt, so should be relatively safe. Wow. Yep. Gonna be tough to deal with this Ysera.
I can see.
So I've learned what we need to do is find the coin, find the lightning boom, find the alignment, play them all on turn 1, and it's that easy. I don't know what I've been doing the rest of these games.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
Feel the power of the wild world.
Power!
I must protect the wild.
Does anyone watch the Cody Co videos on the the weird fragrance guy on TikTok? Because every time I hear this entrance from Malfurion, that's all I think about. Also, friend Toso, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. I mean, I could just full keep this and play it, right? No, I'm gonna learn from previous games and just get the Astral Communion down on 1. Again! The videos on the moment of truth were amazing, though. Oh my god, yeah. Discard N'Zoth equals win. I'm pretty sure that every single time that I've played turn 1 Astral Communion, I've discarded one of the N'Zoths.
Magnificent. Spectacular.
Oh, so close to being playable.
For the wild.
What a terrible turn 2. You gonna go? Take a risk here? That was not worth it. But I want to be able to rush down a Oaken Summons minion if they have it, but often the Oaken Summons minion ends up being the stupid Panther.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Oh no. Oh no. You fool.
Drink with me, friend.
Wait, what are they doing? I almost picked the UI just so that I could do this. I'm concerned about the opponent's sanity right now. They seem to be doing something value-oriented? That doesn't make sense.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Or they just didn't learn that this was fixed. Oh my god. Oh! Wait. This is actually smart. And kind of sweet. do not want to lose this Ysera. I guess I could have gotten rid of this, but I want to be able to go here and here in coming turns. Plus, I have a lot of taunts in my deck, so. Yeah, it's just Hand Druid, chat. Who'da thunk? What's the payoff for Hand Druid, though? I want to try and draw the Nazoth before it's too late, before it gets pulled from the Ysera. Well, now I just made it more likely it gets pulled from the Ysera, didn't I? Whoopsie! Hey look, I found the Nazoth!
A natural mistake.
You know, there's a Reno Hand Druid that I saw floating around for a while. I wonder if that's what this is. I'd explain maybe what they're fishing for. That's gonna be enough, but only just... No? Okay. So it turns out you can use Jerry-Rig Carpenter for more than just cheating. Weird.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
None can outlast me. I must protect the wild.
Okay, quick check. Not Astral Communion. Not Astral Communion. Not Astral Communion. Also not Astral Communion. Easy mulligan. Okay. Well, none of these are Astral Communion either, so I've made a huge mistake. Pirate Warrior yet again. I mean, if you came here to rage about Pirate Warrior, I've faced... This is the second one I faced all day, third one. So. I don't know. The reality is not fitting the narrative that you're looking for.
Trust the pirate's code.
Or at least my reality at the moment.
For the wild.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash. Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I don't really have an answer to that captain, so probably just gonna die here. Is it just me, or does the new Edwin portrait look like Firebat? I'm almost certain that is just you. Don't have enough mana for that, do I?
I concede.
One of them looks like Tommy Wiseau. The other one apparently looks like Tom Cruise. I don't know.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I must
Okay, we've got half of the necessary components here. Show me the Astral. All right. We lose the Hadronox, but maybe I keep it N'Zoth this time around, huh? Clearly Pirate Warrior again? Yeah. Yeah, Twitch chat was right.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Alright, it's just a race to get big stuff on board, and given the hand that I have, I think I win that race. Just press your button. There you go. See, I played their turn for them. I can't even see their hand. Not that hard. There's a fine discard here. Goodbye, hand. See you later, Hadronox. It's the first time we did that on turn 1 and didn't discard in N'Zoth, so. Okay. Playable, so happy to see that. I did lose a copy of Ultimate Infestation, which feels kind of bad. Or Spider Bro, isn't it a Spider Lady? Hey, that's fine. Like, I honestly don't mind healing them here. I think I'm going to save these for turns where I can get value, because I do have, like, 8 drops and 7 drops and Khartut Defenders in my deck still, so.
For the wild.
Fizzy Elemental is also very good for, like, swinging the board back while developing.
You are defenders of a doomed
Bonk. That said, I just want to make big stuff right now. Make big stuff faster than the opponent can remove big stuff. Although they can remove this with a Hysteria. So I'm not sure why I said that out loud. I mean, I'm just showing lethal on board, so you're gonna have to do more than that, friend. What's in the box? Double Astral Communion. World first. Double Astral Communion on the same turn. I played 3 in one game. I expect my throne will be delivered soon. Cake Lord, thank you for the sub. Never enough mana? True. That's too many. Well played.
Malfurion versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
Okay. Just need the Astral Communion off the top.
Hallow's End.
Happy Hollow's End.
I'm gonna coin this out to look for the Astral here. Beautiful. I get a turn. Wait! We still did it?
Happy Hollow's End for the wild.
Okay, now this is just getting outrageous. I just played 2 Astral Communions on turn 1. Oh my god, that was actually so good because it pulled the Communion out of my deck. I'm less likely to top deck it now. Look at this opponent and their pathetic 2 mana crystals. Yeah, well, didn't really want to play that this turn anyway, so. Newell, thank you for the prime. Or Newell. Okay, well they're gonna start getting their big dumb minions online, but maybe I can make enough layers of threats to contest their big dumb idiots with my own. I also get online a lot faster. So. Free of that blasted tower. Gotta kill that. Pretty easy way to do so. So I've got a demon and an elemental already. Seem to be off to a pretty good start. If they want to res some Vargoths, they are welcome to. That's a little bit more problematic, though. Can we just, like, cancel Blood of Gahun already? Super problematic. SMH my head. Starting a Twitter thread now. Okay. Probably brings back the blood. Yeah, you just guarantee the good one while you can. It's fine. I won't be able to kill what comes out of this, though. Or I won't be able to kill it. Oh. Okay, there's another elemental. Get another victim of cancel culture, SMH my head. Yeah, literal George Orwell, Animal Factory, published in 1987. I mean, that's just like an expensive resurrect, isn't it? Animals working in a factory, no one tell PETA. Yeah, that's what the book The Jungle was about, right? It was about how, like, pigs need to unionize or something. The Jungle was about the meatpacking industry. I know it was, and I can't believe I have to say this, a joke. I did not actually believe that pigs need to unionize. Lord of the Flies was about a bunch of flies toppling the monarchy and seizing the means of production. Sounds about right. At least they didn't get a Vargoth back. Honestly, this could be going worse for me. Well, maybe not. I've changed my mind. Alright, this goes down this turn, I think.
My dream is your
They just need more minion types ready to go for the N'Zoth. Rotted, thank you for the 21 months. Hello, sir. I hope you're well. I'm doing great. I've played a lot of turn 1 Astral Communions already, so I have an undue sense of self-esteem, self-righteousness. And I miss them. You're witnessing one right now, although opponent's also doing things, which it really, it's just upsetting when the opponent does things. I've tried to get them to stop, but they just won't. Now I kind of need a N'Zoth as well, right? Like this is not going the way I was expecting. They drew some high impact cards faster than I needed them to, or wanted them to. I appear to be in trouble. That's just not a smart play. But it worked out for them. Alright, gotta find N'Zoth here. Not even entirely sure that's gonna be enough, but
Sleep now.
it is the only play I have. Oh, I forgot about that Khartut. That's actually pretty good. But you just don't want to expend resources in that situation when you don't have to. Like, what if I had Poison Seed, Spreading Plague? It was just a waste of a Shadow Essence. Potentially pays off because I could snipe something important, but like, I don't think it's a worthwhile risk. Problem is they're constantly able to dictate these trades, so I'm not able to like retain attackers on board by the time it's my turn. That's a very good hit for me, at least. Might be the opening I need. God, that N'Zoth was very lucky. Why that? What? This one's got full health. That didn't make sense. So this always goes here. I want to get the N'Zoth or the Lich King down. This is good, but I kind of need the value train rolling here. And that's why. Or that's one reason why. Like, now I have two like kind of reactive plays. Fine. plus fine. Still got a Hadronox, but it's going to be hard to find an opening for Hadronox. This is pretty good for taking that out, although it's probably just going here, right? Bump here, kills this, then they trade there. Maybe it's good for finishing off the statue. That's unbelievable. They've only used one charge of this. That means that they've just been consecutively top decking like a god, which I think loses me the game here. Yeah, it's GG. I have no outs. Frustrating. I mean, the issue is that the value should have mattered this game. The opponent made some pretty big mistakes, but wait, I miscounted. They're one off. Oh my god, stop playing cards! That's not smart! What is going on? None of these have taunt. That has taunt. And this alone soaks up 14. It's not going to be enough, right? 14. They've got 40 showing. Alright, I need 2 more big taunts, I guess.
Job's done.
It's frustrating. Virgil, thank you for the sub. Play the green card. Still a super fun game to watch. Yeah, I just got tilting at the end. Like, I know a lot of people meme on Big Priest, but like, I've played Big Priest at a very consistent high level. And in the mirror in particular, like, knowledge of how to play the deck actually makes a big difference. Some of my favorite games were Big Priest versus Odd Warrior, where you literally just didn't play cards.
Shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Like in a competitive setting, some of the most interesting games were Big Priest versus Odd Warrior, because you would just like run Entomb for the matchup and never play Ysera. Entomb their Direhorn hatchlings and like win in fatigue. I'm actually going to keep these two together. They seem good. This can help me find the Astral Communion if I don't draw it off the top.
We have turned our curse.
Not a big fan of
into
giving, well, actually giving them mana doesn't do a whole lot, does it? Because they need cards to enable their stuff, not mana. That's very good for me. So I guess I'll just do a turn 2. Astral Communion. Not really aware of how Big Priest was at the time. Was Big Priest worse than it was now? I mean, it was a better deck. Now it's a terrible deck. Yeah, it had a more finite number of threats, so you actually did have to pace them out. But like it was relative to the other decks in the format, it was a better deck. Blood of Gahoon made a big difference in just like essentially giving you infinity layers of threats. That is not a large minion at all. Do you think they'll ever have a wild tournament? I mean, they used to, and then they stopped doing it, so suggest they probably won't be anytime soon. Gavinator, thank you for the 200 bits. Big fan of the YouTube channel. Don't normally come to Twitch. Hope things are going well. Well, thank you for that support. Really appreciate it. Glad you made it to a stream. And glad you're liking the YouTube. That is probably not worth playing here, is it? It's an unfortunate deck card. You'll have to do major wild rebalance for that to happen? I mean, no. They don't have to. Kind of a non sequitur, no? Well, I'm getting a beating. Gavinator, thank you for the gifted sub. Yeah, I did not draw well. This is the first time that's happened. I swear this has never happened to me before. Red Rum, thank you for the 11 months. Thanks for all the great content. Thank you for the support. It's okay, Roffle happens to a lot of guys. That's what I hear, but like, I don't see it happening to anyone else. I
must protect the wild.
Seems to be just me. All right. I'm probably just going to keep this whole hand and then concede immediately once I see their hero power upgrade because this matchup is miserable. I do have a 100% win rate against Questline Hunter, but I feel like those games are anomalies. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, they're here. Gavinator, thank you for the sub yourself. Appreciate that. All right, let's speed run this game, or at least our part of the game. The opponent's taking forever. Just play your quest. Play it. Okay, bye.
I can see.
I should have just done that from the beginning.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
And this is another chance at Astral Communion, so I think I keep it. Can even coin it out, or just play this. Probably better to coin it out so I don't have to give the opponent mana. Leo, thank you for the 14 months. Thanks for all the streams and YouTube content too. You're very welcome. Thank you for the support. Huh. Alright, well now we're just going a whole hog with the, Yeah, I'm playing this one without the alignment, chat. What am I doing with my life? Not the alignment, the Astral Communion. Opponent probably kept for aggro druid too. Maybe even alignment druid and they just got a dirty rat in hand. Oh my god. Well, I'm very glad that I have this overflow in hand because the rest of my hand is kind of doo-doo. I didn't know that was a real card still. Current German, thank you for the gifted sub. Okay, 7 mana, play the 7 mana card. That's the second time this week I've been siphon sold.
I found a new source of power.
Yep. I too have large minions in my deck.
Haven't heard of me? You will.
It's okay. Nope. Clean. Okay, don't. Oh, yeah, it just clears regardless. It still seemed like an expensive clear, didn't it? This is my opening for this, I think. So what have I had die so far? Scrapyard and Winged Guardian. And a Khartut Defender. Well, that's rude. I wanted to play the other cards. Alright. Well, Outland endures, I guess. I need to get a lot of value from my N'Zoths and Hadronox, I guess. That's how we go from here. Maybe I should avoid drawing too much. Fatigue might be a thing. But at the same time, card printer go burr. You're welcome, Element. Uh-oh. Okay. Honestly, that's maybe one of the better ones for me. That could have gone much worse. Element, thank you for the gifted sub. Although I don't have a way to kill the,
Almost out of time.
Okay, I'm just gonna play the Hadro. So that I can get some value off of it and preserve it. I don't want this to get bounced. It'd still be bad if it gets bounced because I have a N'Zoth in hand, but at least I can't play it this turn with the Zola.
Your wish is my suggestion.
No way it offers silence here, right? No! Oh my god. That's really frustrating. I need to like get a copy of News off of this. That's how I can get there, I think. They seem like they cleared a lot of their own board there. I do not want to play that. Alright, we're even in fatigue. This is potentially relevant. The problem is I played a, like... Okay. This could be a way to get there. That's also making their Gul'dan a little bit worse. Death Grip is what I was looking for. Ooh, okay. Fine. How is this opponent playing the game right now? Like, these cards lose you so many matchups. Is off? Like, this is... These cards aren't good at anything but beating me right now.
I concede.
All they have to do is get into the streamer they're watching. I don't think they're sniping. I just don't think that people are notorious for not building Reno Lock for the metagame, which is what you have to do, and then complaining that it's bad.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Alright, we've got to turn to Communion at least. Why is everybody doing this today? I'm gonna get some water. Lead with the coin because I want to make sure this goes off, and this has a reasonable chance of like not doing anything with the Omayog. Like it could get me Innervate, coin, prep. One mana counter spell. Oh no, a pony? I'm more concerned about this call to arms. I think I only have one battle cry. No, I have the 10 drops as battle cries, but I have only one battle cry that I actually want to play this coming turn. Nice. And before repentance. Oh, thank God. That was a pretty good top deck for me. 1 mana 3/4, yeah. Power creep is real. That's a 1 mana spider tank. No one ever talks about that. Or is that a blessing of authority? Okay. Oof. What? Wait, are we both just top decking the same 2 cards? So it's Redemption, Force, and Omayog. Yep, we're just hitting constant 2-pair every turn. Yep. Oh. I do not know if I'm ever going to be playing the exhaust this game. Oh, maybe I am. Alright, let's get this counter spell. Actually, let's go. I'm sorry, why did that work? Okay, we hit both missiles.
For the wild.
Oh, I see what's going on. It's a... Well, this is a nightmare. What? Why is this happening to me? Avenge maybe? No, Avenge hasn't been played in a very long time. Okay, here's the Omayog. I've already seen both redemptions, right? No, I've only seen one. Oh my god. That means... they have another one in hand because all of their secrets are in hand still, right? I just want to play in this. Or at least break the Hadronox. Okay. This should do it. No, not that one! Well, it's not like I can pay the mana for the battle cry anyway. When you squish a spider and a bunch of little demons come out. I mean, it's just like real life, isn't it?
Shields up. Red alert.
I don't know that that's solving the problem here. Is it? No. It is for
Reporting for duty.
a turn at least. I'd really appreciate it if you would just die! In before eye for an eye. God, stop it.
Have you heard?
Why is the paladin still in the game? Just to irritate me.
The victory is yours.
Oh my god. It shouldn't have been that hard to kill that opponent. Alright. I think I'm going to call it there. I've got to take a dog for a walk. I know it's a bit shorter of a stream today, but I started late. I should be streaming tomorrow. So be on the lookout around the usual time. And hope to see you there.